Hello, Potato. I just got home from watching Deadpool and Wolverine, and I thought this would be the perfect time to try some Deadpool and Wolverine tie-in food. In fact, I thought it was such a good idea that I've even come up with a little song about it. Bang, bang, chimmy, chimmy, bang, bangs, chimmy, chimmy, bang, bangs, we love you, or do we? Yes, from Jack in the Box, we have Deadpool food. Now, I saw a while back that they had Deadpool Munchie Meal box. I thought, oh, we're going to get a Deadpool Munchie Meal after we had the Snoop Dogg Munchie Meal and the Ice Cube Munchie Meal, which I didn't do a video on, but it was a thing that existed. So I thought, oh, we're going to get a Deadpool Munchie Meal. It'll be like a taco burger, or like maybe they'll do a full-on chimichanga. Well, they didn't do that, unfortunately, disappointingly. Instead, we got, for Deadpool and Wolverine, mini Chimi Bangs. So they're like little mini chimichangas, I guess, supposedly. So I went and ordered some, and also they have a drink to go with it. The mini Chimi Chaser, which basically sounds like cherry Coke. It sounds like it's just going to be cherry Coke, and you know, that's fine. I like a good cherry Coke, so I'm down for a cherry Coke, even if you want to call it a mini Chimi Chaser instead. So they had two kinds of mini Chimi Bangs. They have classic. Now, I'm not sure how you have a classic Chimi Bang when I'm pretty sure they're brand new. I mean, classic to me implies like the original, and it's all original now. It's new. But the classic mini Chimi Bang is a mini chimichanga filled with seasoned shredded chicken, corn, black beans, herbs, and Southwest flavors. And then if you want to spend an extra $1, we have the sauced and loaded mini Chimi Bangs, which are the same, but with two types of cheddar cheese, lettuce, and taco sauce. So I couldn't decide which one to get, so naturally I got both. And that's what should be in our bag here. Oh, good, they did include the fork for the sauced ones. Okay, I kind of thought from the picture on their in the app, they would come in a box, but I don't hate this bag. I love you, and by you, I mean mini chimies. Deadpool. And it feels like, yep, we have 3 of them in there. They look like kind of like little, like spring rolls, to be expected. I mean, kind of what a chimichanga is. And then in the box here, we should have our sauced and loaded ones, which probably have already suffered in travel. They're really marketing me everywhere. Yes, they are, but you know what? I'm not always a huge fan of tie-ins, although I mean I'm a fan of tie-in like fast foods because I like an excuse to buy something stupid. But I feel like Deadpool somehow to me is like, yeah, it's okay. Go ahead and do your dumb little tie-ins. Somehow for me, Deadpool, it works. What's this on here? So I love you. So same thing as on the bag. So yeah, I kind of thought the non-sauced ones would come in a box like this too. Interestingly, I guess even if you get like pancakes, you get this package now. But I do like something cheesy, something spicy, something different. No idea what those things would be. They don't appear to have punched any holes in this. Oddly, they don't have an option for Chimi Bangs. I guess that would be promo? I don't know. But here are our sauced Chimi Bangs. Wow, that is... I'm definitely going to need the fork for that. That's a knife would probably be good too. That's going to make a mess. It's going to be a messy thing to eat. And then we have our normal Chimi Bangs right here. I think before I get that on my palate, I probably should try the mini Chimi Chaser though, because I feel like these things will affect my ability to taste things properly. So let's give this a try first and see if it really is just cherry Coke. It is like extra cherry Coke. It's cherry Coke with more cherry syrup put into it than normal. Which I guess makes sense. They probably have to add it extra because at least at my local Jack in the Box, they got rid of the Freestyle machine. They had a Coke Freestyle machine for like 10 years. They don't have it anymore. So I like can't get my orange Coke Zero when I go there anymore. But so I'm thinking, because I don't think they sell cherry Coke normally, they had to actually add cherry syrup to this to make the mini Chimi Chaser. Yeah, it's cherry Coke, but with a lot of extra cherry in it, more so than you would normally have, which is not a bad thing. All right, let's try ourselves a basic Chimi Bang here. They're not super crisp, as you can see. They have a little flex to them, but that could also be because it's been a few minutes since I bought them and picked them up and brought them home and set the camera up so we could try them here together. So maybe if I'd eat them in the restaurant, they'd be a little crispier, but I feel like the kind of glossiness there makes me think they probably not. They probably were never going to be super crispy. Let's give them a try though. Get a look in there. Not bad, flour tortilla. Not spicy at all. Definitely needs like some taco sauce, some hot sauce, but if we look in here, we can see the cheese, some black beans. I guess that's probably some corn right there, that yellow. That's probably our corn. They do remind me a lot of, honestly, more of taquitos than a chimichanga. Also probably is from the chicken, because I usually do get like chicken taquitos. Yeah, they're not bad. They definitely could use some spice. Could be a little crispier. Yeah, there's no bang in your Chimi Bang Bang. There's no spice of any sort at all. So if you don't like spicy stuff, this is a safe thing for you to try. Flavors overall pretty mild. It says it has like Southwest herbs in it. I don't really taste much in the way of seasoning. I kind of taste chicken and I taste cheese. I don't really taste the black beans or the corn even. Really just kind of I get like the meatiness of the chicken and the cheesiness of the cheese, and I get like the flouriness of the flour tortilla. So yeah, I feel like getting some sauced ones was definitely the way to go, because these aren't bad by any means, but they're not super flavorful. They definitely need a dip, a sauce, a hot sauce. And so, you know, you're supposed to like put the normal taco sauce on them, which they've already got on here along with cheddar cheese. And I don't know why lettuce. I feel like, I don't know, I mean, when I think of garnishes for my Mexican-inspired food, I don't go, ooh, I hope it has lettuce on it. So let's get ourselves, chop ourselves off a chunk here of our sauced and loaded. So it should have a little bit of heat to it, since it does have taco sauce on it. But also like their cheese sauce they put on other sauced and loaded things. Let's give it a try before that lettuce falls off. There it goes. Please, before it falls off on the table. You want to fall off too? Nope, you're good? Okay. So let's give this a try. Well, the cheese and the taco sauce definitely do give it a lot more flavor. But now I get like the texture of the chicken in there, I think, but I don't really get flavor of the chicken now. It kind of just tastes of cheese and taco sauce with something chewy in the middle. You can see the corn better on this one though. This is the thing I never would have thought I would say. This may actually have too much sauce on it, too much cheese. Again, another thing I would ever think to say, because generally places go pretty skimpy on the cheese sauce when you get something with cheese sauce, and this, it just kind of overrides the flavor of the whole thing. But they're quite good. They could use like a little bit more, not necessarily spice in the sense of heat. I mean, I'm certainly up for more heat, but spice in the sense of more like flavor. It's a little bland, a little inoffensive. Could also have been crispy. I mean, also, of course, if those weren't crispy because they've been in a bag and got a little steamy on the way home, these absolutely are totally not crispy at all. They're just kind of gummy and chewy because they are just coated in the sauce, which is definitely adds a lot more flavor to it. And I do, honestly, in the last bite, I did get a little bit more of like the chickeny flavor, but I think it's because I had like the end piece that didn't have sauce covering it entirely. So I got a little bit more of the chicken flavor on that one. I feel like there's something somewhere in between, like perhaps if they just gave you the sauces as like a dipping sauce instead of coating them in it, that might work, because then you could like work out how much sauce to put on yourself. And I think we could find a balance between the really powerful flavors of the cheese sauce in particular, the taco sauce less so. Honestly, it's the cheese sauce that I'm tasting mostly, and the more mild flavors of the just like the plain Chimi Bang Bang. It needs more seasoning. That's kind of where I come down on it. It is inoffensive to the point of kind of being a little bland. I mean, again, I'm not saying it needs to be spicier. I wouldn't mind it being spicier, but that's not the issue I'm bringing up. It's just, it's a little blah. There's not a lot there. It's got a nice meatiness to it. The chicken in it is good. The cheese in it is good, but it needs more of that. What does it say on the, I think it's in the app, it's like Southwest herbs? Yeah, herbs and Southwest flavors is the way they phrase it in the app. And that's what it does need more. It needs more of the herbs and the Southwest flavors. It's not bad by any means, but I don't know, I was expecting something with I was expecting something called Chimi Bangs to have a little bit more bang to it, you know? Just a little more oomph and flavor. I don't know, maybe I just got an undermade batch, but I feel like these are all made in a factory somewhere and shipped frozen to Jack in the Box. So not like making them in the restaurant. They're just thrown in the deep fat fryer. So I feel like, you know, I mean, it's always possible that I just got a batch that wasn't super seasoned. But I would give these a try again. Maybe get instead of getting like a munchie meal or something, they have like the fan favorite box that has, I think, fries and halvesies and I think maybe cheese sticks in it. And you can get it with these in it. And I think that would be a good way to get it, where you get a variety of flavors. On their own, they're just kind of and sauced, they're just kind of blown out by the sauce. But I think if you balance them out maybe with just some of the taco sauce on its own, or even a spicier sauce if you have your own at home, and you know, and then like bounce back and forth between that and like French fries and curly fries and I think onion rings, maybe whatever else is in that fan favorite box, that might work out well. But these ones could be a little crispier. The texture is decent. The meatiness is good, just a little underflavored. But hey, I don't hate them by any means. They are still absolutely decent. I wouldn't mind if we had something, I don't know, some bigger, like a full-on chimichanga for Deadpool. But the mini Chimi Bangs, you could certainly do worse. I'm guessing there's probably worse tie-in food out there in the history of cinema somewhere, because this isn't bad. If it feels like I'm being very like wishy-washy in my description of it, that's because it is. It's not bad. It's not offensive. It could be a little bit more crispy, a little bit more flavored. But what is there is fine on its own. There just could be more of it. And with that, we will wrap this video up. I do hope you found this at all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I do thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.